Hi, my name is Benud, and today I wanted to speak on how this book right here confirmed the epiphany that I had not too long ago regarding social anxiety. In my younger years, I was afraid to talk to people or speak to people. I was afraid to open my mouth. I was afraid to confront people. I was afraid to state my opinion. I was afraid to raise my hand in class. And I remember being in the seventh grade history class over 20 years ago with the instructor. His name was Mr. Borgeson, honors history class. And I forget the exact context, but he had asked the class about what AD stands for. It's like when you say 2005 AD, for example. And I knew the answer. And I knew that I knew the answer. But I sat there and looked around to see if anyone else would answer the question. I knew the freaking answer, but I sat there and doubted myself. Here's what I was thinking in my head, if I recall correctly. Well, what if I'm wrong? What will Mr. Borgeson think if I'm wrong? What will my classmates think if I'm wrong? What if I'm right? What will my classmates think? Will they think I'm a nerd? Seemed like a bit of a severe form of social anxiety, right? In another scenario, I remember repeatedly going to my grandma's house and sitting there at the dinner table among my family. And I remember hoping that the attention would not be turned toward me and that no one would ask me any questions. Even with something as basic as wanting the salad dressing across the table would begin and end with an internal dialogue inside my own mind. This is what I would sound like in my own head. Man, I really want that salad dressing across the table, but it's all the way at the end of the table. My uncle is sitting next to the salad dressing. Should I ask him to pass the salad dressing? No, I don't want to bother him. What makes you think you deserve the salad dressing anyway, Benu? Well, I guess I'll just get up and grab the salad dressing myself then. A strong form of social anxiety, I guess. But recently, meaning in the past year or two, I had a bit of an epiphany. And that epiphany came from years of doing sales, years of being in Toastmasters, years of putting myself in social situations where I kind of force myself to communicate with people. And that epiphany is that social anxiety, to me, is really just you or me caring too much about the outcome of social situations. Social anxiety is really just you caring too much about the outcome of social situations. I guess it took me a few decades to figure this out, but coincidentally, this best-selling book right here, I don't know if you guys have read this book before. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm about halfway through it. But this book confirmed this epiphany that I had recently. And I want to read the specific passage in this book that confirmed what I just said regarding the epiphany that I had. It says here, quote, "The reason some people are self-conscious and awkward in social situations is simply that they are too consciously concerned too anxious about doing the right thing. They are painfully conscious of every move they make. Every action is thought out. Every word is calculated for its effect. If these people could let go, stop trying, not care, and give no thought to the matter of their behavior, they could act creatively, spontaneously, and be themselves. I remember when I read this, fireworks started to go off in my head because, like I said, I just came to the conclusion that social anxiety is really just you caring too much about the outcome of social situations. And this book basically mentioned that in a more detailed fashion. And this is why, over the past few years, I've especially tried to train my mind to look at everything, and I mean everything, even the making of this video, as a bit of a science experiment. In fact, if I'm about to do something and I'm not sure what exactly the outcome will be or what will happen, but I do know that I won't die, I'm not hurting anyone, and I'm not doing anything illegal, then that is a big sign to me that I should probably do it because the downside is minimal while the upside could potentially be life-changing. Thank you very much.